Hello, what's good, Virgo? This is my second time trying to do your reading because the first time I had black beans stuck in my teeth and did not notice until the last moment. So I'm going to go ahead and do this over. If this reading resonates with you, www.brattystarot.com is where it's at to book a private one-on-one face-to-face call with me on Zoom or a pre-recorded reading. If this reading does not resonate with you, make sure that you check your other placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for a full picture. Make sure that you reverse the roles as needed and try not to take it personally, okay? Show me Virgo's person now. Okay. So Virgo, you have the Hierophant in reverse for your overall energy that you're projecting towards your person. Show me that Hierophant in reverse. What's that 10 of Wands in reverse? Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, well. And one more. So you're trying not to overexert yourself too much. You're still trying to make sure that you're content, that you're feeling good, that you're doing good, etc. Okay. You're definitely in this place of contentment, and you are in this place of being in love. Okay, Virgo, you are in love with somebody with that King of Cups there, but on your terms. The Hierophant reverse is somebody who can be a little stubborn, my way or the highway energy, or it can be somebody that's also pushing their, spiritual, religious beliefs onto somebody else, or whatever beliefs that you deem to be appropriate in this specific connection. The Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So you may feel like this person is constantly bringing up something from the past. Okay. You may feel like this is the type of person to maybe something happened here a year ago and they're bringing it up again. And you're like, God damn, but you do view them or feel like they're very smart, very intellectual. You can't really put shit past them, basically, is kind of how you're seeing them. So in your feelings, we have the King of Wands energy. Tell me about that King of Wands energy for Virgo's feelings towards their person. The World in reverse, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, and the Chariot. Where's this Chariot going? The Eight of Wands in reverse. Some of you may be at a distance from this person. Now that's interesting because you're looking at them like the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Four of Cups in reverse. All right. So you may feel like this is your match, like you've met your match in some way, shape, or form. But I'm not going to lie. You feel like the masculine based around what I'm saying. So if you're a feminine, make sure that you switch the roles. If you're a feminine, Virgo. But it feels like there is some issues, some either financial issues that you feel like one of you guys has to take care of before moving forward, or maybe some self-worth or self-value issues. You may have had an issue feeling like you were trying to prove something to this person, like you were trying to overexert yourself. And like I said, it doesn't feel like you're doing that anymore. It feels like you're being a little bit more stubborn with love, but stubborn nonetheless. Like I said, you are very attracted to them. You want to pursue them. You want to be the man, or you want to be the masculine. You want to go for it. You want to initiate, but there's still some things that are not quite cleaned up yet. And there could be some either block communication that's getting in the way or some kind of distance or things that are not being said that need to be said. And you may be making the choice to kind of trample over these things. You do feel like there are things that are not being said, I feel, and you feel like maybe this person is incredibly jealous or a little crazy, okay, at times. Whether that's true or not, that's how you feel, right? And we all get a little crazy in love. 10 of Swords for how you're viewing your person. Tell me about that 10 of Swords. The Knight of Pentacles, the Hangman, and the Hermit. What's that 10 of Swords specifically? Queen of Cups. Either this person betrayed you or you betrayed them. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. But regardless of what it is, you feel like this is somebody who's been through a lot, like a lot of betrayals. Like this person has been through a lot of crap, like trial after trial, tribulation after tribulation. Now, however, you feel like this has almost grounded this person or given them a more stable perspective, not just on the external world, you, relationships, whatever it may be, love, etc., but also on themselves with that hermit there, or a perspective on you. You seem to be a little concerned about finances right now or about the stability of the connection. Okay. I'm not going to go too much into that yet. You have the Two of Wands for your future actions towards this person. Tell me about that Two of Wands. Queen of Wands in reverse, the Five of Cups, and the Strength in reverse. So you feel like this is somebody who may be a little jealous, maybe a little wild, a little crazy. And it's like making you kind of sad, or it's making you regret something maybe that you did in the past. Like maybe you did something wrong in the past and now it's like triggering their insecurities and they're like still bringing it up. Like I said, they still could be bringing something up. And so it's making you kind of like lack confidence. You are trying to like make a game plan, because I do feel like there's genuine love here. You do, however, feel like this person is not trying to argue with you, right? They're trying to be loving, they're trying to be sweet, but there was a screw up at some point. Now, your motivation for what's going on is the Fool, the Seven of Wands in reverse, and the Moon in reverse. I think that you're still willing to take a risk. You're still willing to move forward, even though you're a little intimidated, or you feel like it's very hard to maintain this, or you fear that you won't be able to. I still feel like you're willing to jump into it. So for whomever is on this side, whether you are Virgo or Virgo's person, I'm going to speak directly to you now. You have the Death in reverse for your overall energy that you're projecting towards your person. The Death in reverse, the Hangman in reverse, the Five of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords. What's the Five of Pentacles? Three of Swords. Ooh-wee. All righty. Well, I do feel like you're holding on to things. You are holding on to things. Because you feel like maybe something isn't changing. Maybe Virgo's perspective isn't changing, or maybe you feel like they need to make more sacrifices. Maybe you feel like you're sacrificing too much at times, because you may have felt like you sacrificed too much in relationships in general, or to this person in the past, and you felt like you ended up with nothing. And the thing is that you're becoming a little bit more clear in regards to where those wounds come from and where you're going to go from here. And so it feels like you're having some eureka moment about, or some clarity around a financial situation, or about your abandonment issues, your wounds, etc. I feel like you're not quite making a move yet. You're just kind of having some revelations and realizations about kind of where to go from here. Ten of Cups, Two of Pentacles. I mean, listen, for the people that I'm talking about, it feels like Virgo loves you. This could be an established bond already, or you guys could be in a relationship, or you could be feeling like Virgo's trying to decide on whether or not to pursue or continue a relationship with you. If you're already in a relationship, and things are okay, it feels like things are pretty balanced, or you feel like Virgo is trying to maintain or balance the relationship and kind of keep it going. A lot of love here. So, however, there's a lot of mental energy coming from your end. You have the Nine of Swords in your feelings. Nine of Swords. I feel like the self-worth issue is on your end. I mean, it could be on both of your guys' end, right? Everyone has some insecurities, whatever. Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, the Six of Pentacles. Sometimes you feel like you give more than you have, You can feel like Virgo at times is like an energy vampire, or you feel like you give a lot and you really just don't got it. You just don't have it to give sometimes, but you feel like you give it anyway. And then you end up repeating these cycles in your life. And so it's like, what has to give? What's got to give? What's going to give? What are you going to give? What are you not going to give? That's going to make you feel better. Because I do feel like you're still healing something. There's still some form of wound. And it's like, it's almost as if you're trying to patch up somebody else while you're still bleeding. Nine of Wands, Six of Wands. I mean, listen, for the people I'm talking to, you feel like Virgo is fighting for this. They're giving this attention. This is succeeding, or they want it to succeed. You know, that's what I'm seeing. What's that Wheel of Fortune reverse? For some of you, you're dealing with some kind of financial issues that you're trying to maintain, or not that you're trying to maintain financial issues, but it's like you're trying to fight against them. Or so for some of you, it definitely could be like finances. Okay. For some of you, yeah. Anyway, you're viewing Virgo as the Knight of Swords. Tell me about that Knight of Swords energy. Reverse this if you guys need to. The Justice, the Strength in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse. It's really interesting to me because it's like you feel as though Virgo tries to do the right thing, tries to say the right things, tries to keep a balanced conversation going, tries to keep a balanced relationship going, but at the same time, you feel like this is somebody who's easily wounded, or this is somebody who gets in their ego, gets in their pride, etc. Nine of Cups, Eight of Wands in reverse. It's for some of you, you feel like you're sacrificing your own desires, wants, etc. Or for others of you, it could feel like you're content, but you want more. Now I'm getting that song. I got that song yesterday in the All Signs. It says, "This will never end because I want more." It's the Viking theme song. The song, it's by Fever Ray. If I had a heart, if I had a heart, I could love you. Da-da-da. But the line I heard specifically was, "This will never end because I want more." And I feel like that is what you want. Like, you may be good on your own. You may feel like you ain't need any money, but I feel like you want more from this person, just in general. Why the King of Wands in reverse? The Devil. Ugh. You may feel like Virgo is wrapped up in their own ego, wrapped up in their own pride, or you may feel like this is somebody who has like a sex addiction, okay, with the King of Wands in reverse and the Devil, or something that just basically validates them, whether it's like porn or I don't know. There could be an addiction. You could feel like this person is not as confident as they act as well. So let's see for your future actions for Virgo. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse for your future actions. Tell me about that. Queen of Wands in reverse, just like they saw ya. Why is the Queen of Wands in reverse? The Star in reverse. Okay. So I mean, this is pretty common for people in general. I feel like your insecurities, jealousies, anger, whatever it may be, has kept you stuck for a long time, stuck in your head, insecure, whatever it may be. It feels like you're having some form of success. You're not allowing yourself to get in your head anymore. You're not giving too much of yourself. You're just there to receive and look pretty, basically. I'm not saying that's all you're there for, but you know what I mean. And it seems like you're having more success because of that, because you're not trying too hard, because you're not in this masculine energy where you're trying to, whether you're male or female, in this masculine energy where you feel like you got to do for the other person. Especially for women, when we get into our masculine energy, it's because we don't feel safe enough to receive. We don't feel safe enough just to be, Six of Cups and the Two of Swords. Okay. For how you see your person here. You feel like this is somebody who loves you, who loves you, who's trying to keep the peace, who's trying to be amicable and harmonious and all that good. Your motivation, Three of Wands in reverse, Hierophant in reverse, and the Hermit in reverse. Okay. For some of you, it's like you want more, right? You want more and you're getting a little impatient because you want more, but then you're paranoid of getting more because what are you going to do with it? But then you're paranoid you're not going to get more. So it's like maybe you're thinking, oh, I really want to be like if this is not a relationship, like, oh, I really want to be with Virgo. But then it's like, oh, well, but what if they ask me to commit? I don't know about that. But like I want more though, but like I don't know if I'm willing to commit to more. It could be something like that. You could also be getting impatient because you guys have different values, morals, religious, spiritual beliefs, something like that. Or there could be something that's a little unconventional about this connection that makes you kind of paranoid. I don't know. Get one more for that Hermit in reverse. The Page of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're just kind of curious, like what's going to happen kind of thing. So let's go ahead and get some I almost said some voice messages. Some advice messages. Virgo, you got house 3, trine, and the sun. What about this person? House 4, opposition. The first thing I got with that is there could be like an issue in regards to your career, like a little bit of a struggle bus moment, but we're going to get on that. So Virgo, or whomever the first person was, you got house 3, trine, and the sun. Okay. There may need to be some harmonious communication coming from you in order to make things amicable. Like maybe change the way that you communicate, maybe, okay? Or make things easier on yourself by the way that you're communicating, being able to express yourself, embody your truth, embody who you are, your own masculinity. The sun is masculinity, and needing to really embody that, okay? And it's going to be in the way that you talk, is what I heard. For Virgo's person or whomever is on this side, you got house 4, opposition, Aquarius, and Pisces. For some of you, you could have Aquarius or Pisces on your midheaven or your IC, okay? Now, the interesting thing is, for the person on this side, immediately what I got is there could be an issue between this relationship or this connection and your career or what you're doing on in your public life. Just because house 4 is at the bottom of your chart, and then house 10 is at the top of your chart, okay? So house 4 is more of your private life, and then house 10 is more of your public life. There could be a little bit of a push and pull with this, all right? Now, when I see Aquarius here, I'm wondering if there's something in regards to your dreams and your biggest goals that you're needing to kind of focus on. But also Pisces can also be kind of like a dreamy kind of, Neptunian illusion thing. Make sure that because Neptune can kind of like sacrifice something to give you something else. So for some of you, you may have to kind of choose a little between what's going on in your private life and what's going on in your public life. However, it doesn't mean you have to give up one for the other. Okay, maybe some of you, but maybe there needs to be a balance in regards to that, just a little forewarning, not even a forewarning, but you know what I mean. And then here at the bottom for your guys' mutual advice, you have Gemini and house 12. So, house 12 is also about Neptunian energy. And here's Gemini, which is also about conversation. So I feel like this is the two of you combined. Virgo or whoever's the first person, this is going to be in the way that you communicate. You need to change the way that you communicate. That's just what I'm getting. You on this side, I don't know, maybe need to focus more on your spirituality. Maybe you've sacrificed too much as well. So keep that in mind. And maybe there's still some healing that you need to do, whatever the case is. And also for some of you, maybe you're an artiste, or maybe you're a creative, or you're into film, or maybe you're into drawing, or, Neptune or house 12 can also talk about creative pursuits, a writer, maybe there's something in regards to that. Or like I said, it could just be about healing, or maybe not sacrificing yourself too much. Okay, keep that in mind. What makes you feel comfortable, house 4. All right, guys. So it was an absolute pleasure. If you'd like to book a face-to-face or one-on-one Zoom call with me, or a pre-recorded reading, www.brattystarot.com is where it's at. I also have my creative writing posted under channeled messages there if you'd like to view that. Or you can also view my creative writing on my Instagram and or Twitter, and that information will be available on the screen. If you enjoyed today's video and it resonated, make sure that you leave a comment in the comment section. I would love to hear from you. Make sure that you give this video a thumbs up, hit the big red subscribe button, and enjoy the rest of your day. I love you guys, and talk soon. Peace out.